나라님도 참 옛날 게임 좋아해. 나이답지 않게. 야, 여기서 지금 5월 승률도 무너지네. 좀 최신 게임 좀 하고 그래요. 최신 게임 좀 하고. 웬일이야? 어? 풀바가 웬일이야? 풀바가 웬일이심? 여의계적 2는 언제 나와? 요즘에 더쇼 관련 거 말고는 안 찾아보고 있어. 여의계적 2는 한글판 언제 나오삼? 진짜 사람이 확 죽은 것 같아. 내년 가을? 오래 남았네? 추대로 30이 그렇게 나왔어? 대박. 우리 허영. 미즈. 좋아, 내가 잘 패는 애야. 얘네 시작한 지 얼마 안 됐구나. 그래서 스톱 여유가 좀 있네요. 어, 14승 4패. 아니, 이제 뭐 저런 애들밖에 안 남았어. 화이팅이요. 얘네 약간 고인물 느낌이 나죠?
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And he'll step off and take the signs again. And he deals.
역시 싹 고인물. 싹 고인물 플레이.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field.
아, 저게 사네. 로부터 일본에 배치한 거부터 고인물이에요.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the go again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Carter.
가려고 하는 거 보면은 제가 좁힐 수 있겠네요.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Hershiser checks the runner, and Lofton's back in on the guy. Lofton on the go. Fought off foul. Lofton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And now he steps off the rubber.
네.
And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. There's a 1-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. This one in the dirt.
쭈쭈.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Reynolds settles under it.
죽을라고?
Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes, 2 away now.
뚱뚱.
And now it's going to be out.
이런 애는 밟아두겠어요.
This guy is an elite
타격
level
입스가
hitter,
왔지만
especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And it's second. Swing and a miss, strike one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Next one misses, 3-1. Ground ball, left side. Sends it
빠요.
across. That's
빠요
out number 3.
빠요.
Bottom of the
미지는
first.
제가 잘 패는 놈입니다.
Ryan Reynolds. Singing, he's a guy that
미지 7 8 8 2
covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And it is 2-1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. Dives and he's
야.
the tag and he's out.
아, 수비 잘하네.
Next to him.
나이샤.
This guy has turned into a beast. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock
떨어지지
right
않네.
here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty delivers. And that one moves his feet.
야호! 넘어갔죠? 야, 이게 잡히네. 오호! 야, 저기 안 넘어가네.
Runner at third with one gone.
저기 안 넘어가요.
Will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Next offering in the dirt. Ball one. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
레이놀드 말곤 적극적으로네.
The 2-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
넘어가나요?
Ranging to his right. Lofton racing over to make the catch.
로프톤을 중경수 쓰면 그렇게 되는 거란다. 아, 루키님 안녕하세요.
That's just a really nice catch on the
저
run.
770에서 520까지 뚝 떨어졌어. 지금 8연패인가? 지금 주말 내내 8연패인가? 쭉 떨어졌어. 타격이 갑자기 안 맞아.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career.
루키님 400대 유저예요. 아주 못하고 있죠?
That hits the dirt. It's 2-2.
나라님이 내년 가을이라고 했는데
The next pitch misses.
언젠데? 올해 가을? 오, 좋았어. 그럼 루키님 저격 들어와요. 저격 들어와. 나라님 올해 가을. 땡큐.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
And before the pitch, he steps off. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Outfield playing straight up now. Hershiser back to work. That clips a corner.
네, 다 잘해요, 진짜. 다 너무 잘해서. 퍼펙트!
Pitch has popped up.
쉽지가 않아요.
Hank makes the play, and there's one
아,
down.
동발 안 하면 내년 가을이야? 이런.
Ryan Reynolds getting ready to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one's in there.
얘도 비매너의 끝판왕이라서 좀 천천히 할게요.
The pitch.
액방유전대 비매너의 끝판왕이에요.
Misses inside. And a count
네,
even
진짜
1-1.
올해는 다들 너무 잘해.
And a foul ball.
승률 6할 빛이 없어. 얘도 14승 4패인가? 엄청 잘해요.
And a pitch. And a ball evens the count.
퍼펙트! 나이스 루키!
Top of the second.
욕하지마 이 새끼야. 어디서
Out space.
퍼펙트를. 나이스 루키.
Is empty. Down to third baseman. Rafael Devers.
루키. 퍼펙트! 지연비 못 썼어요. 37,000 얼마에 올렸는데 안 사죠. 지금 경매질 애들 붙어갖고 안 사지네요. 그래도 오늘 다저스 해금한 걸로 만족.
That's inside. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman
아,
playing
맞다.
in
Y로
the
눌러야지.
grass. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Mullins on the move towards the line. Puts the squeeze on it.
이렇게 볼에 빠따 나오면 나야 고맙지.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate.
킥기스 오늘 해금했는데 아직 3타수 무안타.
The left fielder.
Here comes the pitch. Good eye right there. Yeah, that's outside.
상대가 내 타격 보고 쫄았어요. 1회.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's ball 4.
스트레이트 볼레.
Wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
쫄은 게 확실하죠.
First baseman Albert
The
Pujols.
first baseman, Albert.
And the first offering is not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
넘어갔나요?
That's back.
넘어간 듯. 야, 이씨.
Match up against the
야,
wall.
저거 로프트니나 잡았다. 저 안타 있어요. 왜 이래? 3루타. 멀리서 3루타 쳤어요. 야, 저건 로프트니가 잡았네.
On the ground, could be two. Over to Seager. And it's a double play to end the inning.
아깝네요.
Back here at the ballpark, and now Adley Rutschman.
투볼 쓰기 아깝다.
Thinking you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Up the middle, Utley over to pick it up.
퍼펙트. 저 이제 퍼펙트 잘 나오죠.
Next to hit will be the pitcher.
오, 4할.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next pitch is outside.
퍼펙트.
Struck him out. That's his second
어서와,
strikeout.
우리의 허영이야.
Digging in, Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter.
South Korea. The catcher.
And the pitch.
Carter.
0-1.
갔다오. 야, 이건 넘어갔겠죠?
That's back there.
야, 이게 안 넘어가.
Into the warning track.
공이 오늘 조금씩 짧은데.
Oral Hershiser, the next to hit.
The pitcher. Oral Hershiser.
Foul ball there. And here it comes. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past.
그러게요. 밥을 안 줬나 이것들이.
Brian Reynolds digs in now.
넘길 타고가 안 넘어가네.
He's got it.
아, 잘 맞았는데.
Number 3.
이놈의 타격감은
Welcome back onto the
돌아올
fourth.
생각이 없네요.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Paul Montgomery.
The shortstop.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hank under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Christian
The left
Yelich.
fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds glides back, hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 away.
The first
2
baseman,
outs,
number
base is
5.
empty. And next will be the
직구는
cleanup.
잘 치네요.
To the right side. That's a base hit.
이제 허세즈 좀 적응한 것 같은데.
Seager stands in now.
잘 치네요.
Second baseman, Corey Seager.
First offering and it just misses. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
아주 비매너의 끝판왕이에요.
And the righty deals.
퍼펙트.
Out towards left center. Gibson makes the catch.
비매너의 끝판왕을
And
응징해 줍시다.
ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Cedric
Leading
Mullins.
off for the Blues, the right fielder,
And the right-hander back to work.
Mullins.
On the ground, Seager collects it. Whips it to
아깝네.
first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets
Now
the defense
batting,
work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Correct.
Crash in the box now as he looks at one outside. Second plate appearance for him so far. Way inside, gets out of the way. Back there.
넘어갔나요? 아따 이 고인물 새끼 이거 제깍제깍 안 움직여? 사람 기대하게. 이 새끼 비매너 아주 그냥 싹퉁머리하고.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And of
넘기지
course,
마,
when it
넘기지
comes to
마.
Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. And a pitch. Racing over to make the catch.
저스트 레이트네. 얘는 비매너니까 시간 갠세 살짝 주면서 할게요.
Outfielder Brian Reynolds.
The right fielder.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order, guy.
퍼펙트.
Foul ball, third base side.
바깥쪽은 이제 잘 치는데.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ripped to first, caught.
빠요.
Here's Rafael Devers.
그러게요.
Right his first time.
Rafael.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
He's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
Going to count 1 and 2. Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
그래서 난 오래 걸리지.
The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground.
알투
first
많이
base side.
써라. 난 시간 인테이로
And
줄게.
Devers is set down. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman now at the plate.
Rutschman.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it.
헛사이저 짱.
And welcome back. And now, Kirk Gibson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
아파
Hits the
얘야.
dirt, and that's ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the batter now, Albert
first baseman,
Pujols.
number 5.
He's 0 for 1.
Albert Pujols.
And a base hit up the middle.
나이스 볼. 어따 푸울스한테 상단 변화를 던져
And
싹
now
틈 없이.
here's Chase Utley.
The batter, number 26.
And that's in there for strike 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way
이영석
through to the outfield.
안타.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Gary Carter
catcher,
getting
number
ready to hit.
Gary Carter.
얘가 빠른 공을 잘 치는 것 같아요.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Pujols on second. Utley over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Next one just misses. And the count's full. Reynolds on the move to his right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Oral Hershiser, the next to hit.
The
He's been
pitcher,
such a
number
good hitter with
55.
runners in scoring position.
Oral.
Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone
과감하게
else is
교체.
and he's in full speed.
So now a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second.
Freeman.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. The pitch.
아,
Some play, but that
아깝다.
goes foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Loves it on the dive. Seager fires over to first.
아,
And that
수비
is
잘하네. 수비 잘해요.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lefty Grove. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The pitch. Myers takes a strike as he leads things off. Next pitch is inside, and now it's even 1-1.
이메너라 지금 시간인테
Lefty
조금
ready,
주면서 하고
and
있어요.
a 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
야이씨.
Can't get there. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs
아,
at
저걸
second base for the
놓치네.
double. Kenny Lofton digs in now. This guy, one of the best contact
아,
men
잘
in the
친다.
sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. It's in the dirt. And he's out on the tag.
아호, 우후, 우후,
It
우후,
looks like he wants the signs
한번
again as he steps
놀려주고.
off the rubber.
우후.
And now he steps off the rubber. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. And a count 1-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Racing makes the catch.
Makes the
And there are
catch.
2 down. So up next, Paul Montgomery.
Paul Montgomery.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
뽀빼.
And that's that. Back here at the ballpark.
자,
Ryan
비메너로
Reynolds
이길
here.
수 있을까요? 아, 근데 나 잘 맞는데 이게 정면으로 가.
The center fielder.
The right-hander back to work.
Reynolds.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Cedric Mullins will hit next.
Now batting. Right fielder. Cedric.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Right side. Seager fires over to first.
오, 병살 당할
And they get Mullins for the
뻔했네.
out. So digging in, ace crash. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
아, 아깝다.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, Seager handles. They get one. The
아,
tag gets him, and it's a
이건 안
double play in the
통하네.
inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Leading off for New Jersey, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound,
Aroldis
trying to protect this lead.
Chapman.
And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Chapman, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Chapman now one-run game. They say a win. To first, one out. A key out to start the seventh.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat. And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
And he chases that one. Back to
음에.
and here's Corey Seager to hit.
The second
He
base.
provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Next offering way off the plate. In for a strike, now 3-1. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run.
야호!
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
With the traditional
Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron.
leading off for South Korea, the third baseman,
And a pitch.
Aaron.
Little dribbler up along third. And he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch. Bounced up the
나이스.
middle into the outfield base hit.
아, 진짜 행커 이론이 의외로 저한테 잘 맞아요.
Now the left fielder, Kirk Gibson.
The batter, the left fielder,
First offering misses the mark.
Gibson.
Drilled it
봤다오, 나이스 깁스!
in, and that is out of here.
깁스! 오늘 뽑은 깁스 빠덩.
A breaking ball on the inside.
김현호에게 응징을.
Really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball.
야호! 자기님 투런 홈런. 야호!
Now batting, the first baseman,
First offering and it just misses.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Out to short, Montgomery gloves it, fires across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now it's going to be Chase Utley. Hammer, base hit. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Carter.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
Oh, he gloves it. Off balance feet. There's one. What a double
쟤
play
이루스 왜
that
이렇게 잘 봐?
was. Inning over.
아이씨. 이루스 엄청 잘 보네.
Welcome back. Leading off, Brian Reynolds. The Waves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. One away. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering misses. 2-2. Next one off the plate inside. The count is filled up.
역시 비매너 나오죠.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Steve Cishek.
Steve Cishek.
Tons of movement. Rutschman comes up empty with a swing.
비매너의
Batting here
끝판왕.
with 1 away. Oh, 1 down. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
포터.
Joey Votto. Pinch hitter.
And the batter now is Joey Votto.
Votto.
And first offering is fouled off. Devers off of first with 2 away.
드라이.
Gets a check swing. Appeal to
아.
third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Right-handed reliever. And now 1 and 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on
비매너
strikes.
새끼.
And that'll do it.
비매너 짓 하면서 빵점이죠.
Your attention.
액박의 수치.
Now pitching. Adam Ottavino.
내가 옥타비노 전문인데 얘도 옥타비노를 쓰네. 야, 옥타비노 내가 전문인 걸 모르는 거야.
Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter.
뒤졌어 넌.
Leading off for New Jersey.
어디 정석대로 한번 옥타비노를 쓰는지. 그럼 전 옥타비노 내려야 되겠네요. 일단 록딥을 옥타비노 상대로 처음 만나봐요. 96, 89, 82. 자, 어디 정석으로 쓰는지 한번 보죠.
Here comes a pitch. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
제 옥타비노 하수네요. 옥타비노 하수예요. 옥타비노 하수.
Love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench.
네, 쓸 줄 모르네요.
Jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
옥타비노 하수.
Digging in, it's the
괜히
speedy
쫄았네.
outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And he's already singled in this game.
괜히 뚫었죠.
Makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Cedric Mullins.
The right fielder, number 31.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 0-2 as he waves
이제
it down.
쓰는데
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location just to swing and a miss.
진작에
there. I
썼어야지.
think you want to throw it again though.
나는 한 곳만
Righty
패겠다.
delivers. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
한 곳만 패겠어.
Next pitch misses inside. And a full
자,
count.
이때 나도 비면 한번 해주고요. 복수.
Right-hander kick steals. 3-2 is off the
비매너
outside
복수
edge.
성공.
Ball four.
여러분들 저는 매너 유저예요.
Right there, if
저
you're on the
새끼
mound,
극 비매너라.
0-2, and
비매너
just
복수해주고 있어요. 시간 인생이랑.
frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
야호! 파랑이야!
That ball was
호호!
crushed.
우리 파랑이야! 제 옥타비노 진짜 팔겠는데? 비매너의 최후입니다. 이게 비매너의 최후예요. 여러분 매너 게임 하세요. 매너 게임. 니나노 니나니나 니나노. 옥타비노를 쓸 줄 몰라요. 17님한테 보내야 되겠는데 쟤. 방어율 21점대 됐어. 미안하다. 시간으로 쟤 왠지 프렌들리 걸 것 같지 않아요, 17님? 제 예상에 맞을 것 같죠? 프렌들리 건다 안 건다 어때요? 투표 한번 해볼까요? 난 프렌들리 걸고 쪽팔림을 당하고 나간다. 비매너의 최후. 니나노 니나니나 니나노. 자, 프렌들리 올 시간이 됐어요. 아주 비면의 끝판왕이죠. 쪽팔린 줄 모르는. 쪽팔린지 모르는. 자, 프렌들리 온다에 걸겠습니다, 저는. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 땡! 프렌들리! 야, 프렌들리 안 오네. 시간 초과.
Nobody.
야호! 야, 8연패? 8연패를 끊었나요? 그러네요. 아, 비면의 끝판왕을 보여주네, 저놈. 씨. 제가 10,000포인트 드릴게요, 시킬님. 어때요? 10,000포인트. 저도 스톱이 없어요. 아쉽게도. 아, 진짜, 씨, 경매질 유저 붙어갖고 지한비 사이가 힘드네요. 이게 돈을 너무 많이 먹네. 42,000원이니까 돈을 너무 많이 먹어. 이거 사기 힘들겠는데. 그거 쓸 일이 없을 것 같죠? 밀러는 어때요? 그냥 밀러 살까? 밀러도 이 가격 이하로는 떨어질 것 같지 않은데. 마그너 팔고. 프랑코는요? 십킬님 프랑코 쓰시죠? 안 써요? 프랑코는 어떻게 써야 돼요? 공략 좀 가르쳐 주세요. 싱커 스크루블 컨트롤이 좋네. 얘도 가격 방어가 돼서 브레이크 스크루볼이 아주 작살이구나. 싱커 슬라이더 체인지업 다 좋네요. 얘는 어떻게 써야 돼요? 난 구석이 느린 애들은 잘 못 쓰겠어. 몸쪽으로 스크류랑 슬라이더. 그럼 가끔가다 싱커랑 바깥 하단. 스크류볼은 위아래 상중하 다 던져요. 몸쪽으로. 직구는 바깥쪽. 그러니까 스크류볼을 하고 슬라이더를 몸쪽 상단까지 던져요. 보통 중단 하단 던지잖아요. 상단도. 얘 한번 걸어볼까? 어차피 지금 스톱이 남는데 스톱 놀리는 거는 쟤예요. 직구랑 싱커는 바깥쪽, 싱커는 하단. 오케이. 얘 한번 오른손이 지금 너무 안 좋아서. 아, 오늘 불펜 나와요. 아, 그럼 또 폭락하겠네. 사지 말까? 누군지 나왔어요? 음. 공지엔 없네. 그러니까요. 아, 헤드라이너로. 아, 오케이, 오케이. 그러면 오늘 사면 안 되겠다. 폭락할지도. 아, 일단 그냥 샀다가 오늘 바로 팔아버리면 되니까. 지안비는 경매질에 걸려서 못 살 것 같고. 아, 애들이 홀업 한번 갔다 오니까 타율이 그냥 뚝뚝. 그 와중에 행크 아론 선방하고 있고. 기익스 2경기 만에 첫 홈런. OPS 마음에 드네요. 스터? 어떤 게 3명 남았어요? 오레금? 아, 오른손일 때 너무 약한데. 오, 엣지 걸렸다. 엣지 바뀌었다. 나이스, 엣지 걸리고. 아, 오타니 타티스. 아, 트라우 사셨구나. 저는 그렇게 남았어요. 트라우, 오타니, 타티스, 게레로까지. 화장실 갔다 와서 갈게요. 아, 다 사놓으셨어요? 아, 부럽네. 저는 이번 주에 내셔널 서부는 해금할 수 있을 것 같아요. 화장실 갔다 올 아, 물. 어떤 타자들 있지 확인하고 갈게요. 어느새 라이브를 다 뺐군요, 제가. 칠, 8이. 오, 오른쪽에 붙었네. 굿. 난 오늘 왜 이렇게 안 사지냐? 가시죠. 558 519 3000 스톱. 아, 근데 날씨가 너무 덥네요. 내일은 외근 잡힌 게 없어서 편한 반팔로 준비해 주세요. 예. 자, 우리 엣지는 뭐야? 아, 또 불안한 게 또 왜 이래? 아까 걘가? 반대편이 끊기고 난리도 아니구만. 아, 오늘 밤부터 비 온대요. 왜 이래 불안하게. 왜 이러니 불안하게. 시작하자마자 팅으로만 6패를 기록하고 있어서 불안하네요. 이제 주말 끝났잖아. 양키 애들도 우리 양키 형들 이제 자러 갔을 텐데. 우리 양키 형들. 오, 클로버 천바. 야, 저 클로버를 대인열에 쓴단 말이야. 야, 진퉁 트라우시네. 고인물의 냄새가 나죠?
Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's South Korea going
아,
up
한국
against
사람이야.
South Korea.
제발 매너
First pitch
유저이기.
coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway and stepping in.
매너
is the
유저이길
speedy
기대해 봅니다.
The left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. The pitch. That's inside. And this
아, 뷰 세팅을 안 바꿨네.
one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the
아,
mound.
일단 매너 위주일 것 같네요.
98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next one
우리
misses.
서로 즐겜 해봐요. 피 터지게 싸우지 말고 매너 게임 하면서. 근데 올해는 유난히 한국 분들을 많이 못 만났어,
2 and
솔직히.
1. The 2-1. Inside corner for a strike. And now 2 and 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is
나이스 루키!
Looking. And that's the first out.
Batting second,
Here's Trout.
the center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's a
오,
one-out
나이샤.
ball. The wall should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something
아니,
brewing.
트라우신데 왜 딥을 안 해?
Pujols now at the plate.
이 새끼들 이거.
First baseman, number 5. Albert
왜 다 이렇게 있지?
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
One of the unfortunate things is that in
DB였으면
this guy's
잡는
career,
건데.
particularly early, we just didn't get to see him in the postseason very much. You want to see the best players playing in October.
The next pitch misses.
아, 성구한 좋아요.
2-0. Next one off the plate inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Now he steps off and looks it back to second.
역시 발야구.
Trout over at second, 1 down. There's a strike, 3 and 1. And now a full count.
자, 심리전.
And he walked it.
아,
Well, he earned his
야.
right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss
성구한이
the
엄청
zone.
나신데?
And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Bellinger up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, but he's back safely. The pitch. On the ground right side and foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. And now the
야,
Cubs are up
성구한이
3
뭐.
and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gibson has this one
이렇게
sized up.
DB였으면 잡았을
Thanks
텐데.
it for the second out.
애들 시프트가 이상해졌어.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Mookie now.
the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field.
어우, 빡쳤다.
Makes the grab after a long run. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat, Ryan Reynolds.
96 96 90 8583
Leading off
안 빠르네.
The center fielder,
The wind and the pitch.
Reynolds.
Lindor picks it up.
알았다.
And he saved it first. Now it's the right fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The right fielder, Cedric.
Lindor, that's one.
야,
First
씨.
double play.
왜 저렇게 가네.
2 outs, base is empty.
Batting third.
Stepping in, ace,
Not shortstop.
crash.
Eight. Correct.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
아, 그래도 매너 좋으세요. 즐겜해요.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
참. 안
Two down,
빨라.
nobody on. That one missing inside. Left-hand batter waits. Bellinger moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Top of the second, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Outfield playing straight up now. Burns back to work. That's in there.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball 1.
퍼페.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. And now the count is
와,
even.
성구한 진짜 좋은데?
Especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying.
아, 성구한
In on
진짜
the
좋아요.
warning track.
잘한다.
Seager
너
stays
설마
in now.
루키님 아니야 이거?
This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 is outside.
아니 얘는 또 왜 이렇게 돼 있어?
Lots of pop at the plate. Out
그 시프트가 개판인디?
almost on the warning track. Left-hand hitter waits. No score here in the second. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
아, 잘 친다.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Batting 8, the catcher,
푸트가 개판이야. 오케이.
Murphy.
That one misses in the dirt.
퍼펙.
Next offering is in for a strike.
딱 게스 시팅하는 느낌인데. 퍼펙.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and good work. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Hank Aaron.
The third baseman.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
아, 이게 늦었네.
Bellinger makes the grab, one pitch and one out. Kirk Gibson digs in now.
The left fielder. Gibson.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They say
아, 뭐하냐. 아, 야,
nothing
욕심 부리지
here in
마.
the bottom of the second. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
아, 또 갑자기 성과 흔들린다.
That's out number 2.
한국 분이라
Find a way to
긴장되네.
make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's fouled away.
He's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
아, 들어왔네.
He's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 1-2 now.
나이쇼, 첫 안타.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
아, 첫 안타 아니구나.
So 2 down now, and here is Chase Utley.
The second baseman.
First pitch, not close.
자, 성구한 좁혀.
And the righty deals. And
Ah,
foul
아깝다.
ball left side.
아까워.
Pujols, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Trap makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
For South Korea. The pitcher. Corey
And here it comes. That one missed.
아니, 이게 왜 또 딥스로가 있어?
The outfield moves in
이상한데?
now with the pitcher at the plate.
시프트가 0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Flips the corner, 1-2. On the ground at first. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
뻑배.
In the box with 1 away as he takes one there for a ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next offering is way upstairs. That one in for a strike, 2-2. 2-2. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout.
이거 봐, 이게 왜 섀도우로 돼 있어?
Outfield playing
이상하네.
very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one, 0-1.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
They say you win. Next pitch is outside.
와, 나이샤. 잘 치셨네요. 야, 백도어인데 그동안 백도어 반응 없으셨는데 나이쇼. 굿샷. 야, 트럭 잘 치신다. 이렇게 매너게임 하시면 얼마나 좋아요. 아, 잘한다. 아, 저게 맞네.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Popped in the air, left field.
몸쪽 하단에 딱 PCR을 갖다 놓으셨나? 저쪽 구역은 엄청 잘 치시네요. 나이스 홈런.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Gary Carter.
Leading off for the Blues,
The wind of the
the
pitch.
catcher, Gary.
And there's the strike.
릴렉스 릴렉스.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And they take care of Carter for the out.
몸쪽 공에 대한 욕심을.
Corbin Burns.
The pitcher, Corbin Burns.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
And the first offering is not close. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
갔다. 나이스. 좋았어. 저는 빠져납니다. 유후.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job
제대로
of turning that pitch
맞아봤죠.
around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
야호.
So up next, Cedric Mullins.
The right fielder, number 31.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
야, 릴렉스. 흥분하지 마.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tied
맞다.
up here in the early going. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-2. Next one in the dirt.
또 갔죠? 이것도 갔어요. 또 갔어요. 또 갔어요. 아, 씨.
Makes the catch.
잡히네.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman,
The
Mookie
pitch.
Betts.
Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike.
커터를 엄청 잘 치시네.
next one is off the
아,
plate.
성관이 정말
And the count
공을
2-1.
던질 데가 별로 없어요.
He really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well.
성관이 워낙
Now, as a
좋으셔서.
pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking.
근데 이거 시프트가 이상한데 저? 오토로 돼 있는데 왜 저따구로 돼 있지 시프트?
Elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one's in there, 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is
야,
how much
헛스윙이
pitchers
없어.
enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way.
아, 이분 진짜 헛스윙이 없어요. 야, 잘 친다. 빠져나셔도 되는데.
At the plate.
아, 잘 치네.
The third baseman, number 5, Corey Seager.
이분 헛스윙이 없어요, 헛스윙이.
Hook, and the one thing about that is speed never goes
아,
with
공을
and
던질 데가
defense
없어.
shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently
슬래시 시터가
every
괜히
single
슬래시
game is
시터가
play
아니네요.
great defense if you're
이분
talented.
진짜 잘한다.
This is what this guy does.
Next pitch is popped up. Hank right there to make the grab. 2 away now.
저보다 타격은 난 듯.
So here's Murphy now.
The catcher, John Murphy.
And that's in there for strike 1.
잘 쳐, 잘 쳐.
Struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
잘 쳐요. 진짜 슬래시 히터네. 나이샤. 잘 치네요.
Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, the slugging shortstop ace,
Leading off
Crash.
for South Korea, the shortstop,
Kluber back to
그래서 치면
work.
되죠? 아유, 빗맞은 안타, 럭키.
For a base hit.
역전 주자.
To start the inning.
럭키,
Next to hit,
럭키.
Pete Guerin.
now batting, third baseman,
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Crash. Aboard here at first with nobody out.
야, 들어왔어.
Punch out there.
와, 씨.
Kirk Gibson.
야, 저기 들어왔네.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of
야,
those
저기
situations
들어왔어.
the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them.
아,
if they're gonna have
아깝다.
a chance to go for a double play.
실트였는데.
The pitch.
공 던지는 패턴을 바꾸셨네요.
And here's the first baseman, Albert
the
Pujols.
first baseman, number 5, Albert.
And he swings and misses at the initial
슬라.
offer. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1.
행커런이라
Speed on the
공격적으로
base paths. He handles the
오셨구나.
bat very well. I wouldn't
나이쇼! 역전! 야야야. 아, 이거 맞는 소리 좋았는데 아쉽네. 홈런 잘하는데 설레바셨네요.
Leading off for the Twins, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
설레발을 쳤군요. 아니 그리고 이게 왜 딥이야? 완전 이상한데?
The outfield moves in now with the pitcher at the plate. And a pitch.
시프트 오토 맛이 간 것 같은데?
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Digging in, Kenny Lofton. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Next one
야, 뭐
off the plate
슬라이더는
inside. And the count even
질 않아.
1-1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
진짜 PC가 몸쪽 하단에 있는 것 같아요.
Kicks and fires. And down on
룩게.
strikes. 2 out. Here's Mike Trout.
Now batting.
Singing you can't ask for
Trout
anything
무섭다.
more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The next offering misses. 2-1. And he deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
아,
And now it's going to be Albert
Now batting.
Pujols.
The first baseman, Albert Pujols.
In
들어가서
there,
어찌어찌하든
first strike.
살아가네.
Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Squirts away a little bit. The pitch. Late swing, fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
갑시다.
We head to the
하단
bottom of the
몸쪽을 딱
fifth.
노리고
And
계시는 것
now
같네,
Chase
PCI.
To the Blues. The second baseman, number
The
26.
right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
갔다. 야, 이건 넘어가야지, 진짜 인간적으로. 넘어가야지. 야, 이게 안 넘어가네. 아, 씨. 이게 안 넘어가.
Catcher up to hit, Gary Carter. Swings through that one, 0-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
야, 이씨, 노렸는데. 아.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corbin
The
Burns.
pitcher, number 39. Corbin
First pitch just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman. Big spot for him here.
Ready.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Now pitching. Andrew.
어, 밀러야. 979086. 야, 처음 보는데.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Robert, and this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Louis.
And now it's even up.
아, 공 안 빠르지.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
나이샤.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. The switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Pitch hitter coming on, Ronald Acuna Jr. looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Junior.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike one.
자자자자 정관
Next offering misses. Two
그렇게
balls and a strike.
오는구나.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pujols brings it in, and the inning is.
밀러 직접 볼까 치기 어려운데요. 밀러 진짜 오랜만에 보네. 밀러 진짜 오랜만에 보네요.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Cody Bellinger.
예.
The pitch. Bellinger swings through that one to lead off the inning.
근데 밀러를 진짜 너무 오랜만에 봤어요.
That kind of swing. He's got to
원래
be
처음 보는 투수랑
trying to set me up.
왼손 투수에 약한 편인데
That one misses, and that's ball one.
공 포인트를 잘 못 찾겠네요.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And now it's Mookie
The second
Betts.
baseman. Mookie Betts.
Swings and
아,
lifts into deep center field.
실투 나이스. 아, 잘 치셨네요. 이건 인정.
Power versus power right there. Like
빠전해드릴게요.
locomotives
졌다, 이거.
colliding. Who's gonna win? Well, a really good job
아,
there by
실투를 깔끔없이 치시네.
top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Francisco
아이고.
Lindor, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Now batting. Shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
And that one got a piece of him.
That pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was
인정해라 얘야.
whack on that delivery.
The third baseman.
Man at first with one gone. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
이번 것도 위험했다.
Lindor, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past.
실투랑 하단 몸 쪽은 엄청 잘 치시네요.
Known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Murphy.
That one's in there, 0-1. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. And it's even up. Next pitch misses. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
This one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. And And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Leading off for the Blues,
Miller back to
the
work.
center fielder.
And ball 1.
So important for
이
him to
사이드가
control
여기서
the heart rate
나왔지.
right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next offering is
이제
foul.
살짝 공이 좀 보이긴 보인다.
The pitch. They say it went.
아, 탄착군이
Next offering is downstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
사랑아 너밖에 없다.
Ace crash. Now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The 0-1. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. That one not close. Ball 2. Out
아,
front and
아깝다.
foul to the left side.
살짝만 더.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work
쓰리.
out there on the mound.
At the belt and fires. And it's ball 4. He missed.
스트라이크가 하나도 없었죠.
Tried to nibble right there and
자,
just missed
동점
his
주자.
shot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
아, 이제 스트라이크 치고 넣으시는데
Kicks and deals. In the dirt. Two now. And
나이스
now it's
투
filled up.
쓰리.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got it.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. He is safe. Kirk Gibson digs in now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports.
체력
too.
빠지셨을 텐데 이거
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
아유 볼인데.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. And that's down and away. And a
아이
swing and a miss.
이란.
Your attention, please. Now coming into pinch hit, Mitch.
Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Mitch Haniger. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steve Cishek. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. The pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Kenny Lofton.
Number 7, Kenny.
잘 치시네.
Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Hank makes the play. 2 down. Here's Trout. He's already homered
아
here in
트라
this
무서워.
one.
Oh, yeah, Boog.
나
He's on
트라웃
the brink of one
상대
of
안
his
할래.
favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs.
트라웃 싫어.
They go with the
와,
intentional walk, so
잘
he's on
친다.
first with 2 out.
트라웃은 싫어요. 푸우스를 상대하겠어요.
For the 4th time tonight. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Trout on the move. Ball outside. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
근데 이번 시즌은 22는 도루가 진짜 하기 힘든 것 같아요.
Your attention, please.
나 G세 클라스 잘 쳐.
Bottom of the
대기 94.
7th. Now the first baseman, Albert
Leading
Pujols.
off for South Korea, the first baseman,
땡큐.
Albert
And he deals. There's the strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has spun.
네, 근데
Somebody's
이번
gotta find a way
짝은
to
진짜
get on,
힘들게
keep
해놓은
the
것 같아요.
line moving, and manufacture at least one
아,
run
예요.
before you get to
전
it.
찬성. 야냐.
There, the right-hander deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider.
발약을 죽인 건 전 찬성합니다.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
야야야 설마.
Pulls it in.
와 이걸 잡어?
And there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And fouled off. And the 0-1.
괜찮아요.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Carter.
야 이건 넘어가줘야지. 야 90인데 안 넘어가?
Under it.
아,
And that will end the inning.
딱 노렸는데 왔는데 저걸 못 넘기네요.
Welcome
제
back.
타격
We
실력이
go to the
문제죠.
8th, and here is Albert
leading off
Pujols.
for the Twins, the first baseman, Albert.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw the bullpen. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Ottavino.
And a pitch. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line.
아유,
That's down. 1 hops off the
잘
wall.
쳤다.
Into second easily with a leadoff double. And up to the plate comes Cody
The
Bellinger.
batter, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering misses the mark.
퍼펙트.
This to center field. Mullins sizing this one up. Check that.
미쳤어야 되는데.
Second with 1 away.
그럼 당장 팔아야죠. 저 같으면 팝니다.
He's already homered in this
저는
game.
타티스 살 때 이번 주에 푸울스 팔 것 같아요.
Fouled off. He was late.
저는 이번 주에 팔 것 같아요.
Next pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1.
아, 옥타비노 공을 잘 보시는데.
Out front, rip foul.
옥타비노 공을 거침없이 치신다.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball popped up. Hank moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
빨리 파세요.
The batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
저거 당장 팔아야죠.
Check swing, went around. Slider right there. Over to first, 3rd out.
올해금이 우선이죠.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto. Pinch hitting. Juan.
The right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
아 빠져. 아유.
Seager makes the grab and a quick out number 1.
빠져줘야지.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
금방 올 것 같은데.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Cedric Mullins. First pitch just misses. Ball to strike. And a swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out.
뚜뚜두두두두.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lefty Grove. And welcome back. Seager stands in now.
Leading off for South Korea, the 3rd baseman, Corey Seager.
The wind and the pitch. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
1 up, 1 down. Chris, it seems like more and more guys are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These guys are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Murphy swings through 1 there. Next offering is
이번 건 위험했다.
location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. That one ripped. Way back there.
아 밀어치기 잘하신다.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
벨 무서워.
Now coming into pinch
Josh
hit.
Bell at the plate now.
Bell. Now coming into pinch hit. Josh Bell.
Next offering is down low. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
시색 전 좋아요. 지금
Next one just misses.
저는 그냥 보통이고 제가 만난 상대방들은 거의 다 잘 못 치더라고요.
This
아,
ball is
나이스야.
deep center field.
아, 하단 잘 친다.
On its way out of here.
저보다 확실히 잘 치세요, 이분. 빠던 해드릴게.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter.
야, 잘 친다.
You really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So
아, 컨트롤이 안 됐어요.
someone jumps in there and gets
439피트.
for your ball club as well.
야.
Now Kenny Lofton. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. New pitcher on now. Billy Wagner.
네, 저는 시색은 추천.
On the ground, right side. Utley over to pick it up. Tosses to first. And that
리
is the third
스미스가
down.
스펙보다 좋은 것 같아요. 이게 자주 만나볼 수 없으니까 저는 한 번인가 두 번 봤는데 저도 리 스미스 넣고 싶어요. 중간은 카이클, 휴스턴은 카이클. 네, 카이클도 괜찮아요. 98, 96, 89. 근데 카이클은 성구함만 되면 그다음 무섭지는 않아요. 뭐 카이클 무신하는 오히려 무섭진 않아. 아, 굿이네. 미리 축하드립니다. 빨리 하셨네.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
터너 오늘 산 기념으로 한번
They have
써봐야죠.
the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Next one off the plate inside. And it's two.
확실히 한국 분들이 잘해.
One down, base is empty.
아유,
Swing and a miss. It's two.
매너도 좋으시고, 야, 이런 분 만나기 쉽지 않은데.
Stays alive.
질게임 했네요. 근데 이거 시프트가 이상한데? 시프트가 0, 자동이 0.
Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a
오늘
base
터너
hit.
돈값하네, 해금한 거.
He's 2 outs away. Kirk Gibson getting ready to hit.
깁슨 넘어가나요?
Trout is there.
아,
Hooks it away for the out. And at first, here's some real power at the plate. Albert Pujols, 1 for 3. Turner runs. The tag, and
아유,
that's the ball game.
축하드립니다.
For him today, 4 home runs.
잘 치신다. 저보다 확실히 잘 치시네요.
4-1 the final here
매너도
today.
좋으셨고,
Chris
굿게임.
Singleton, our entire crunch on shot.
근데 시프트가 이상하네. 잘하셨습니다. 약간 게스 히팅 하시는 듯한 느낌? 아, 또 510까지 떨어졌어. 젠장. 재밌게 했네요. LG 트윈스. 야, 간만에 한국 분 매너 좋은 분 만났네. 안 사지네. 오늘 왜 이렇게 카드들 사기가 힘들어? 야, 지안비 결국 경매질로 4만까지 올라갔네. 물량이 없구나. (35,000) 어차피 뭐 1,000원 차이. 이제 장사하지는 못하겠지. 아, 일로는 괜찮아요. 지안비는 아마 지안비 안 맞는 사람은 없을걸요? 그 정도로 범용성이 좋은 카드죠. 야, 오늘 거의 3게임 했는데 아, 깁슨 어떡해. 홈런 하나 치고 힐할 때야. 컴깡이 때는 잘하죠. 이상하게 저는 해금 선수들은 이상하게 안 맞더라고요. 근데 울며 겨자 먹기로 쓰는 거죠, 뭐. 네, 그럴 수 있죠. 근데 저는 지금 타격감이 워낙 안 좋아서 컨택 80 이하는 못 맞춰. 그것도 일단 맞춰야 되잖아요. 그걸 아예 못 맞히니까 의미가 없어요. 화장실 갔다 왔다가 다시 한번 갈게요. 네. 저 오늘 몰래 연습만 40분 했어요. 타격, 체프만 앉혀놓고. 5탄이랑. 그 이상은 연습 못하겠어, 지루해서. 야. 하지 않나? 아, 장난전부터 딱 막아줬는데 저것도 안 사지네. 갑니다. 야, 이러다 400점까지 떨어지겠는데? 우와, 800점 가나 했더니 수직 하강 중. 잘한다, 사람들. 작년보다 올해가 훨씬 더 잘하는 것 같아요, 사람들이. 만났네. 그런가요? 아, 쉬워져. 영 올스타에서는 영 별론데. 엣지 믿고 한번 간다. 작년까지는 괜찮았어요, 발야구. 근데 올해 유독 발야구가 죽었네요. 근데 저는 발야구 죽인 건 찬성.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Japan going up against South Korea.
간만에 일본 놈이다. 씨,
All right, we'll
이겨야지.
be back to get this one started after this.
지금 메타는 22 메타는 발야구 망이에요. 망. 호사다도 거의 다 잡아, 도루. 얘야, 눌러주면 안 되겠니? 그래, 네 스타일대로 하쇼.
So just about set now, and now Tommy Edman.
Leading off for Japan, the right fielder.
아이, 쪽바로 새끼. 처음엔 봐줄게. 세 번째까진 투수 정보 볼 수 있으니까.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and we are underway.
매번 이러는 건 아니지 않아?
So
자,
here's
투아웃.
Scherzer. And that's a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders.
3아웃, 넌 비매너로 판정하겠다.
You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
거기다 쪽발이 기필코 내가 이기겠다. 근데 그럴 수 있을라나?
The next to hit.
근데 잘 치지 못하네요.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0. Chris,
일본 애들이 야구를 참 꼼꼼하게 하죠.
He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
뭘 노리는 거야?
Next offering misses. And
네.
that count is 3-1.
일본 애들이 정말 꼼꼼하게 해요.
Scherzer deals. There's a
아,
fly ball deep right field.
야,
That one
이씨,
is back.
이거 발리겠는데? 잘 쳤다. 실투성인데.
Fernando
아,
Tatis Jr. to hit here.
실투성인데.
On power.
Batting third, the
아,
second
쉬워져 진짜. 씨.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singing maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Got him looking, and now one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Corey Seager. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact
직구는 잘
hitters in the
치네.
game. And first offering is fouled off.
직구를 적극적으로 치는 이
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And he grounds one to the right side. And Seager is set down.
일본에답지 않게 직구를 잘 치네.
And here is C.J. Cron.
The left fielder, number 25, C.J. Cron.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cron retired. And that is that. Bottom of the first. And now here's the speed.
아, 한일전은 이겨야 되는데요.
Ryan Reynolds.
아, 클리프리? 얘 미션 하나? V 8684 8174
Well, after putting up a
공중
nice inning
확인할게요.
on offense, got some
이게
runs
맞네.
across. This is where you look for the
뒤졌어,
strong
넌.
go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back.
이저서는 어디서 랭게임에서 클리프리를 쓰고 있어 이씨.
Now here is Hank Aaron.
Batting second, the third baseman, Hank Aaron.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lindor
아,
to second. There's one. On to Olsen. That's two.
공이 너무 잘 보여도 탈이야.
Now here is
아쉽네요.
Ace
Batting
Crash.
third, not shortstop, A. Crash.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a little too quick on that.
덤비지
Front
마라.
shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Hit hard, that gets through. And stepping in is the speedy
Batting fourth.
Cedric Mullins.
The right fielder, Cedric Mullins.
They say you win. And now the lefty. He swings and fouls one off. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Luis Robert, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
아, 저걸 자꾸
Sends it across to first.
절대로 밀어쳐야 되는데.
Play made, that ends the inning.
망신이다, 망신.
Welcome back, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
야, 구성이 독특하네.
He's got a great eye as well.
미션 하나?
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss there.
빠른 공을 노리고 있죠. 역시.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there.
빠른
Just
공
getting
노리는
in
빠야.
front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a high fly.
야, 빠른 공을 잘 따라와요.
And there's 2 down. And the batter now, Jim Edmonds. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing
내가
managers.
선수 구성을 알차게 한 거구나.
Managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the
게임
radar
플레이
with
시간이 많지
the other
않은
more
친구 같네요.
recognizable names in this lineup.
And he
구역.
swings and misses at the initial offer.
최대한 짜내서 스쿼드 짜서 랭크하는 느낌이죠.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
아, 재수없게 직구로 맞아버렸고 초반에 하루다.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And good work there as he
하나가
gets
걸렸네.
one.
하나가 걸렸어.
Bottom of the second. Here's a big
자,
power
쫓아갑시다.
Pujols.
될 수 있어. 한일전은 이겨야지.
The wind of the pitch. Tatis picks it up, gets it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
아, 바깥쪽.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
야,
And
씨.
he's out.
예공을 이렇게 못 치냐.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Kirk Gibson. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering misses the mark.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
빠른 공은 잘 쳐.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses inside. And now 2-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Wilson. That's the third out. Inning over.
자괴감이 들려오른다.
And welcome back. Now to the plate,
아,
the pitcher, Cliff Lee.
말도 안 돼.
The pitcher, Cliff Lee.
Scherzer back to work. That one way outside.
그 하나는 반응이 워낙 좋아요.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. 2-1 now. Scherzer deals. Up the middle, crash. Collects in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Next pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Carter should have this one. He's got it. There's 2 away.
빠른 공만 안 주면 될 것 같은데.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher to hit. Jorge Posada. In there for strike 1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
자, 다 직구인지 알고 엄청 적극적으로 오고 있어요.
Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2. That one laced to center and a base hit.
포사단 잘 치네. 나는 포사다 엄청 못 쳤는데.
Fernando Tatis Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And Tatis able to stay alive. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
아, 리를 공략해야지. 너무 못 친다.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here is Gary Carter.
The catcher, Gary
The wind of the pitch.
Carter.
Is it
자,
right
뽀빼!
there? Look
자, 1점 쫓아가고. 띠리링, 띵띵띵띵.
That's the exact
Adam.
definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
424핏.
Max Scherzer digs in now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Crone gliding to his right.
아,
Makes the
아깝다.
grab. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So now a pinch hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Now coming into pinch hit. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, look at the stop.
야, 저건 씨,
On the money.
빠졌어야지.
Nice play. 2 outs, bases empty.
Now batting.
Hank Aaron
Third baseman.
will hit next.
Hank Aaron.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
갔다.
Towards right center.
넘어갔어.
That one back there.
나이스 동점. 좋았어.
With the low 90s
그래,
fastball,
감 잡았어.
edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Ace Crash.
Now batting. Shortstop. Ace. Crash.
파울 파울 파울.
Left side. And he grabs it foul. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Tatis
아,
handles
너무
that chance.
넘겼네.
Gathers and throws to first. That ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, down the third baseman, Corey Seager.
For Japan. The third baseman. Corey Seager.
And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. There's a strike.
역시 빠른 공 노리고 있죠.
High fly ball out into left center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder,
Now
C.J.
batting.
Cron.
Left fielder. C.J. Cron.
And that's in there for strike 1. Next pitch is popped up. Hank makes the catch. 2 down.
얘는 빠른 공을 엄청 잘 치네요.
Here is
batter.
Matt Olson.
The first baseman. Matt Olson.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Luis
Leading
Robert.
off for the Blues. The center fielder. Luis Robert.
The pitch. They say you win.
자, 성공한 줄여.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a foul ball. Got him. And one out.
아씨. 야, 급해. 공 느리다.
And here's the first baseman, Albert Pujols. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just off the inside edge. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball
돌았죠.
count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
야, 여태 크리프리에서 좀 재미 좀 봤나 본데.
And that's ball 4.
스트레이트 포볼.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Now it's the power speed combo. Chase Utley. First offering, and it just misses. Pujols stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
아, 아깝다.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
아유.
Brings it in. 2 away. Kirk Gibson getting ready to hit. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively.
빅스나 한번
Watching
가자.
him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there, and it's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed and the ability to make up so much.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
안 돼. 다행이다.
Pitch way upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Scherzer ahead 1-2. That one inside, and the count's even at 2. Bounced up the middle. A dive.
나이스 파랑이. 오호, 호수비. 리플레이.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Swings through that one. 0-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Popped up on the left side of the infield.
이 아이디는 알아놓으세요. 얘는 직구만 잘 쳐요.
Makes the catch.
일본에.
Out number 2. And now the pitcher, Cliff Lee.
야, 안 빼?
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the next pitch is way outside. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is that.
야, 리를 저렇게 못 치면 어떡하냐, 진짜. 얼어 죽을 타격감.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
브라이언 윌슨 98 9288 9 9288
Pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Two-0. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fouls one
아,
off. 2-2.
저걸 놓치네. 세이브.
Tries to
그렇지.
hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Kicks and fires. The punch out
야,
there.
저게,
One away.
야, 저게 저렇게 들어와? 퍼터가
Now it's
엄청
gonna
많이
be
쉬는데?
Max Scherzer. Now here's a pitcher who can rake a little bit, Singy. Fun to watch hit.
Yeah, and when a guy can help himself, everyone seems to enjoy it. You look at the dugout when a guy gets a hit or maybe hits a home run as a pitcher, it kind of lifts the mood.
0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Where are you on universal DH?
Well, I would say that I like the National League style of play with pitchers hitting. I like the strategy. I like how it affects manager moves. So I enjoy seeing the pitchers come to the plate because of the lineup construction.
Acuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1. the
맞아라.
middle. Tatis handles that
아유.
chance. On to first. They get the out on Acuna. That ends the frame.
못 친다 못 쳐.
All set for the top of the sixth. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off for Japan, the right fielder, Tommy Edman.
이제 직구 말고 딴 거 노리려고 분석하나?
The pitch.
그렇다면 직구로.
Bounce to the right. And that's
야,
just
직구 반응
foul.
역시 빠르네.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. On the ground.
퍼펙트.
Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a foul ball. Next offering down in the dirt. In the air to left center, Gibson ranging into the alley. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next to hit. And be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. In the air out to center. Robert settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
오,
and
실전의
that'll do
당이다.
it. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the third baseman, Hank Aaron.
Leading off for the Blues, the third baseman, Hank Aaron.
꼬시지.
Your
오,
attention,
9186.
Rich Gossett.
And the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
얘는 빠른 거 고르면 죽이면서 올랐나 봐요.
Gossett steals. And he takes a strike.
안 빨라. 고시도 오랜만이다.
Sausage ready. And a foul ball. And he deals. And that's outside. Lindor on to first. One away, bottom of the
보드라인에
sixth.
딱
Good
걸치네.
sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Correct.
나이쇼.
Finds its way through for a hit.
역시 파랑이.
Luis Robert now.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
First offering misses the mark. Next pitch is outside. Now 2-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
나이스.
And there's a hit. Edmonds hustles it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. 2 on, 1 out.
Number 5.
And now the first
자,
baseman,
적극적으로.
Albert Pujols.
Pujols.
Fought off foul.
아, 아깝다.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Crash. The lead runner out at second. Robert at first. One gone. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
나이쇼.
And they stop him at third. So bases loaded with one away. So bases loaded with one away.
알로.
Next to hit, Chase Utley.
넘어갔다 이건.
Back there.
나이쇼.
And it'll score 2. Now 2 runs.
야,
scored.
저기 안
It's
넘어가네.
4-2. And
나이쇼.
it's second with one away. That's a double. One away, runners at second and third. Now the left fielder, Kirk Gibson.
역장.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-2. Now the tag at second, and he's
나이스
out,
6대
trying to
2.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter. Tatis in position. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and here is C.J. Cron.
휴휴. 우리 자이는 왜 갑자기 또 조용해? 집중했어? 분석하고 있나?
The left fielder, CJ.
Scherzer back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. That's strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that got away from him.
아, 이런.
He's gonna reach on a hit by
왜
pitch to
이래?
lead off the inning.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Chapman. Pinch hitting, Jose Abreu. Now coming
Jose
in to pinch hit,
Abreu up to hit.
Jose Abreu.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down.
야,
If it's hard, it's shut down
이
innings.
무서운 새끼 보소.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he dives in ahead of the tag. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
찌뿌리요.
Talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses badly for ball one. Crone over at first with one away. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next pitch is inside, and a count 2-1. Next one off the plate inside. 3-1 now. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little
오.
loss of focus on the mound right there.
야, 잘 올렸는데.
First base with a quick free
The
pass.
center fielder,
First and second, one out. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
your attention please. Now coming into pinch hit, Alex Bregman. Now coming
Here's
into
Alex
pinch
Bregman.
hit, Alex
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one ripped right center field. Back there.
아이씨. 확실히 직군 잘 치네. 확실히 직군 잘 쳐요.
The center fielder, number 10.
직구를 씌워보면 안 되겠어.
One out, bases empty. Ryan Reynolds here. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. A new arm into the game, the righty, Steve Cishek. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
직구 하나는 기차게 치는구나.
Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he
이제
hit him.
비매너
That's not
시작이니?
exactly what they're going for when they say one up, one down.
Number 19.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Next offering is down low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
At the belt and fires. Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. Throw back in as the tying run holds.
이거 갑자기 왜 이래?
2 on following the double. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Digging in, Jorge Posada. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Next offering is 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is popped up. Cishek pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will pick him up.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
말로 작자.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Adam Ottavino gets the ball now, and he's being asked to clean up a mess with the bases loaded. Seager swings through that one there.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
아, 예, 선장님 이거 7회니까 끝나고 봬요.
The pitch. In the dirt. to third.
오, 힘들었다.
With the throw to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding.
Seventh inning stretch.
야, 얘 빠른 거 하나는 기차게 친다 진짜. 대기, 후사, 한류. 엉덩이 아파. 나도 좀 쉬어야지. 아유, 아유, 엉덩이야.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. Now coming into pinch hit. Freddie Freeman.
The wind and the pitch. And that one is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And
야,
that's
이건
strike
빠른
two.
공으로 잘
He got away with one
던지는데.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a pitch.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2. Got him. And the
아,
leadoff hitter set down.
슬라이더인지 딱 보였는데.
And here is
아깝다.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Juan Soto looking to start something with one gone.
Pinch hitting.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Late with the swing there.
아, 맞는데.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's a big power threat. Hank Aaron. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is fouled back. And down
아,
one strikes
들어왔어요.
he
씨.
goes. The big righty strikes out the side.
들어왔네.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Rob Dibble. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Welcome back. And now C.J. Cron.
Leading off for Japan, the right fielder, C.J.
And here it comes. And a foul ball.
역시 빠른 공.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hands, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
나이스.
In the top of the eighth. So up next,
아, 얘가 빠른 공을
Jose
워낙 잘
Abreu.
치니까.
Jose Abreu.
In there for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Stays alive. Next pitch is outside. He swings and fouls one off. The tying run at the plate. Popped up. Crash. Drifts towards it. Makes
오,
the
박스
catch.
박스요.
And there's two away. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The
For the
시간 없다 얘야.
fourth time tonight.
Francisco Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a
아,
drive. And
야이씨.
that one is gone over the right field wall.
아, 나이스. 잘 쳤다. 야,
So it's
이걸
all tied up
넘기네.
thanks to the home run. And now it's all
이걸
tied up
넘기네.
thanks to the home run. And now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game.
Alex Bregman.
And that's in there for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
선언이 어떡하지? 연장 갈 수도 있는데. 일단 우리가 10시 반 약속이었죠? 아, 거기서 맞냐.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth, and now the big-time power threat, ace crash.
For South Korea. Not shortstop. Ace. Crash.
The right-hander back to work.
세이브.
Started after it.
Oh,
appealed to
다행이다.
third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine.
세이브.
Checks his swing,
그렇지.
appealed to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. The pitch. There's a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Next offering upstairs.
아이씨. 슬라이더로 오네. 아, 재밌네.
And now it's Luis Robert.
일본에 같지 않게 굵직굵직한 야구 하면서.
Tie this game with one swing.
And it's fouled away.
네, 알겠습니다. 근데 10시 반까지 끝날 거예요.
Line of the pitch. Now 1-1. Got the back too soon. It's strike two.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Comes the 2-2.
아이씨.
That's the second out.
아, 이 새끼 패턴을
Real power
잘
to play.
바꾸네.
And he's already singled in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, you can't offer at that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
아.
Kicks and fires. Got him. And that's the inning.
아, 빠른 공을 못 치네, 빠른 공을. 투수가 누가 있나? 빨리 올라라, 너 진다. 오, 오, 땡큐다. 시간 초과다. 오호, 땡큐. 오호, 시간 초과.